How is everybody doing so far? Great? Wow, it's a pretty good view from here. Good afternoon. My name is Elisa Chiu. I am the founder and CEO of Anchor Taiwan. Thank you so much for being here for this year's Anchor Innovation Summit. I started Anchor Taiwan in 2017 as a platform believing in ecosystem building and venture capital to bring the world to Taiwan through entrepreneurship and innovation. Last year, we spotlight Hong Kong and Taiwan. I'm really happy that this year we have this opportunity to feature the innovation corridor between Asia and Europe, specifically in between Taiwan and Germany. And even the chief representative from the German Trade Office, Axel Limber, is here with us today to celebrate this collaboration in between Taiwan and Germany. Thank you so much for being here. I see some familiar faces here, but there are also some new faces. Can I see, with a show of hands, who has been to an Anchor Taiwan events before? Who are some of our old friends? Thank you for coming back. I also see some new faces. For the new friends, I always love to ask the questions. Do you know what an anchor is? I think the old friends should know the answer, right? Give me some shout out here. Help me out here. What is an anchor? I'm sure someone knows the answer. Nobody knows? Oh, you guys are shy. An anchor is something on a boat where you can drop before you go on shore to explore a new territory. We want to be the modern day anchor to really connect the world with Taiwan, to be that anchor, that trusted conduit to bring entrepreneurs, investors, business, political leaders to come to Taiwan, to anchor here. Not just literally, but also to understand what we truly are and what we can contribute to the global conversations. Today, I choose this very special venue to host our annual Innovation Summit. Who has been to this place before? A few of you, but I think this is a new place for a lot of you, right? So, I picked this place for two reasons. I remember back in April, when I first contacted Austin Wang, whom you are going to listen to in a bit, the CEO of Taipei Performing Arts Center, back in April. I came to check out the venue, and at that time, I know I want this event to take place here. Even though I know logistically it might be very challenging because this is not your typical conference room or hotel rooms with all of the facilities. It might be a little bit difficult to imagine that before last night, this whole place was empty. But even with that challenge, I still wanted this to take place here. And why is that? I told my partners, let's make it happen. I did this mainly for two reasons. As you can see on the stage and also on our banners on the side, technology, venture, and culture. Those are three keywords that we truly believe in. Today, we have this honor and opportunity to invite you to walk into this very unique venue, a place as a container for a lot of cultural leaders, artists, dancers, and so on and so forth. I hope there will be an opportunity next time when you come back with your family and friends to maybe watch a show, to support a dance, maybe even potentially to part of a special performance. Because we really believe that in addition to cross-border, multidisciplinary collaboration is the key for a lot of difficult issues in the world. But in addition to that, my second reason of picking this place as the venue is probably a little bit more subtle. As I mentioned, this is a unique floor. So typically, this is used for rehearsals. It's empty, nothing is here. However, this is the place where every dancer, every actor and actress before they have their perfect debut downstairs on the main stage. This is where they have practiced over and over again. This is where they have probably fallen down, maybe broken a leg, maybe have a lot of self-doubts and a lot of frustrations, not just from themselves, maybe from our society as well. This is the behind-the-scene place. This is where you get to see, or you normally don't get to see, the pain, the sweats, and sometimes the tears for a lot of these artists. You know, a lot of time I feel like entrepreneurs and artists, they're actually a lot more similar than you think. We tend to think, entrepreneurs, business people, they are very money-oriented. Well, artists, they care about different things. But when you truly think about it, both entrepreneurs and artists, despite all of the uncertainties, despite all of this unclear future, they still choose to do what they do anyway. And I hope that after today, you will remember in this space, right at where you are, there might be a dancer who was here, who was trying to make another turn, trying to bend a little bit harder, and maybe try to jump just a little bit higher. And I think that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. It's also important to remember that this is the place where imperfections are expected and accepted. This is where failures are okay. Isn't that what we need a little bit more in Taiwan? I'm hoping that more people would give our society, our younger generation, that allowance for a little bit more trials and errors, for room with experiments. Because without that, there's no innovation, there'll be no entrepreneurship. So here today really is a celebration of togetherness, of collaboration. None of this is possible without our fantastic partners. First, I would like to thank Infineon, our headline corporate partner this year. We have Claire Wang, who is going to give a talk. We also have some executives from Infineon. Can you raise your hands and say hi? Thank you so much for making this happen. In May, I confirmed this partnership with them. And I remember, with a lot of back and forth and discussion, I told them, let's try to do something different. Let's try to host a conference, not to focus on selling the products and so on and so forth. Let's first think about what Infineon, and maybe even bigger, what Germany can potentially contribute to the Taiwanese ecosystem and vice versa. And I'm so glad because before this main session this afternoon, in the morning, we had a closed-door EV roundtable with speakers from the German headquarters. They brought in the latest trends and insights. We have top leaders from powerful companies in Taiwan, including Quanta, Pegatron, Foxconn, Lion, Delta. I can go on and on and on. But why do we do this? Because we believe that this is important for the ecosystem to grow, to collectively move forwards and move outwards. In addition to Infineon, we also have quite a few amazing ecosystem partners, starting with GSA, Global Semiconductor Alliance. Woo! Well, I call this event an event with ecosystem co-creation, and I'm not kidding. Even the director of GSA is helping out with us today as a producer. Say hi to everyone, Power. Thank you so much. They have their APAC Executive Forum coming up on November 8th with the CEO of Micron as the keynote speaker. Don't miss out. We also have TADA. Woo, where's Jenny and Sam? Thank you so much. TADA stands for Taiwan. I'm going to try this. Taiwan Advanced Automotive Technology Development Association. Woo! I think I'm one of the very few people in the world who can say that, without any error. Thank you so much for your support. We also have Asia, Silicon Valley. I think we have some friends, and so also Andrea over there. Thank you so much for being here to support. Thank you. And especially with National Development Council. Thank you so much. We also have SEMI Taiwan. Where's the representative from SEMI? Woo, thank you so much. You guys just had one of the biggest and most successful SEMICon in the world, not just in Taiwan. Congratulations, and thank you so much for your support with Anchor Taiwan's Women in Venture series in the past. That's a network with over 100 female investors, mainly in Taiwan, and also with your continuous support here with us today. Thank you very much. We also have Startup Island Taiwan, the team led by Ellen there today. Thank you so much. And the Startup Island Taiwan team, can you raise your hands? They are everywhere around here. Thank you so much. We used to share, our office used to be on the same floor. Well, they had a fancy office. We more or so had a table. But over the years, we have seen each other grow, and thank you so much for bringing the team to really support us here today. We also have the Taipei Performing Arts Center. I haven't seen Austin here, but you will meet the CEO, and he is going to lead a special VIP tour. Very limited capacity. First come, first serve. Last but not least, we also have Whiskey Capital. William, thank you so much. I know that you've been flying around with very, very busy schedule. Thank you so much for your support. So none of this is possible without all of their trust and their generosity. But in addition to them, this is also about all of you, and even some people who are not here today. This can be a ticket. This can be a referral or an introduction. This could be a social media post to spread the word. We are so thankful that since 2017, along the way, we have identified more and more people who share the same vision, and collectively, we can move forward to create that world that we want to see together. You might be here today because of your trust, maybe because you're curious, maybe because you still are hopeful in terms of what the ecosystem in Taiwan can do. Or maybe you're just simply here because your friend asked you to be here. No matter what, I hope you will have a fantastic afternoon. And thank you so much for supporting this. Let's celebrate the beauty of togetherness and the power of collaboration. I feel like I have somehow a shy group of people today. Can I get a sense in terms of whether you guys are ready, or should we bring some different music here? Are we ready? Yes? Are we ready? Woo! Okay. So now we can get into the business.